Yeah, hello friends of PITV, Peace International TV. It is my pleasure to be with you in this exclusive interview where we have got a special guest. You can see her, a beautiful lady with a stunning smile. Wow. Today we are going to speak about some consequences girls or ladies face after their graduation or after finalizing their studies. That is what we are going to center on with our today's special guest. And before we get started, I would like to ask her just to introduce to our dear viewers of PITV. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. My name is Melissa Mugisha. I'm 20 years old and I'm currently studying in the US as an online student. I'm doing bachelor in currently majoring in business administration. Thank you.
Wow, it is very interesting. Dear viewers, you've just already heard that we're together with Melissa, a 20-year lady. Wow, Melissa, welcome again.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel to be here at Peace International TV?
It's an exciting experience to be here,
wow.
And it's good that I'm going to be talking on the behalf of my young ladies, you know, of my generation of students who have graduated and till today haven't gotten, you know, haven't got a chance to be employed.
Very interesting. So the first question, when people say about education, what do they want to mean in general?
Based on the understanding of Burundians and most other East Africans, I'm gonna talk about what I know and what I have got to experience in my, I'm younger but not too young.
Okay.
So when people hear the term education, what they exactly come into their mind is just going to school, have to spend 6 years of education, in primary school, and then 6 years of education in high school, which is also secondary school in other words. But it is also still called education if somebody gets an opportunity to go to college. Yeah, that's, an additional opportunity because it's not everyone who got that chance to go to college. That's exactly what comes into people's mind when, they heard the term education.
Of course. So in general, who should go to school? Boys or girls only?
That's a wonderful question. I think that all gender, be male, be female, all should go to school. Because it's crucial in their lives because they all they will all need to earn something for their lives. They will have to work, they'll have to contribute something to their families. So I think all should go.
But in our current situation, there is some countries where ladies are not allowed to attend the school, like Muslim countries, and there is in other culture where we find girls are not allowed to go to school. What is your reaction?
I have a really not good reaction to that because I think that's a stereotype of some people because it does not apply to all cultures, and in a developed world where there is an enhancement and an encouragement of gender equality, I think all females should go to school, should be given that opportunity to be the best, to express what they have, to talk their mind, to talk what they could do to their society, because they are all members of the society and they need to contribute something to their society to prove their power, to prove their strength. So that's the reason why females or girls need to go to school, so that they will be able to engage in leadership roles in their future. Yeah.
In ancient times, we saw where ladies or girls were not allowed to attend the school, here in Burundi especially. What is your reaction?
That was an ancient, of course, as you said, that was an ancient understanding. That was, an old stereotype that females should only stay at home, should go to fetch water, they should go do household activities in general. But that limited their ability, limited their ways to show off, to show what they could do, to show, when you see, according to some researchers, they say that most companies in the world, like the top 500 successful companies in the world, where they have female CEOs, they tend to be more successful than those companies that have male leaders. So I think female are more talented, they're more intelligent, more than people think. They are underrated, but they should not be, because they are able to do things that you guys cannot even, you know. But you guys, I mean, the whole society, whole female and male, so they are able, they are capable to do what you guys can never think that they can do.
So according to you, what do you think that parents expect when they take their children to school?
Thank you so much. That's really a tricky question, because every parent have their expectations.
Okay.
You know, I may take you, suppose you're my child, okay? You're a boy and I have another child who's a girl. You know, according to how I see you guys, you two, both my children, I have what I expect from you, and I have what I expect from her. Perhaps she's a girl or something. Okay, so mostly parents nowadays, when they take girls to school, they expect them to finish school. Okay, maybe they will get a job probably, but they're not so sure, and they don't expect much in girls more than they expect into boys. So this means that they expect kids, like, you know, girls to get married, you know, to rush into marriage after their graduation, maybe to find a job, that which is untrue, because, you know, people have different understandings. People have set their expectations, what they want to be in the future. So you may expect the boy to be, you know, more advantageous, but unfortunately the girl becomes, you know, advantageous more than the boy. So that's what it is, you know. That's what, you know, is visible in the society, but actually that's not always the case.
Maybe in general, they anticipate that their children may get a prosperous life.
Sure.
Okay, so in this case, nowadays we see that there is unemployment cases. So some children, some young people, when they finalize their school, they don't get jobs immediately. So in this case, for girls especially, what are some consequences they face after their graduation?
Girls, I would say on behalf of females, all females, actually when they graduate and become employed, what exactly, the first consequences will be on their mental health. First of all, their self-confidence will be, you know, affected in some ways. They will, you know, house unemployed. The first consequences that they will face is that the fact that they are employed will have some effects on their mental health. It will first affect their lifestyle, because when you are in school, and mostly these girls who are, you know, known for being brilliant, for being smart in school. When teachers tell them, "Oh, I see something in you. Oh, you will excel."
Appreciation.
Yes, exactly. Get where I'm coming from. So whenever they finish school and don't see what other people saw themselves while they were in school, they'll first become devastated. So this will affect their lifestyle. You know, when you are not, you know, getting what you expected. First of all, that female face when they graduate and unfortunately don't get the, you know, expected jobs. First of all, they lifestyle change, because their anticipations were not met. You know, when you are expecting something and you unfortunately don't get it, first of all, your emotional well-being will be affected, and that will lead to lower self-esteem. You won't feel, you know, capable as you were when you were at school, when you had positive affirmation from people, you had people to encourage you, people to, you know, force you to take the first step to your success. The other problem that they will face after, you know, feeling not confident enough is that they will face something that I can call like anxiety disorder. When you are anxious, it's easily to get deceived. You know, you might be thinking about something, you're anxious about it, and somebody who, like, would call like a dark angel, who has turned himself, who has disguised into a light or, you know, a good angel can deceive you easily based on your negative thinking. And what he can come to you and tell you, oh, you know what, I have something for you which can benefit you. And this can lead you into sexual immorality, you know, bad behaviors which can destroy yourself and destroy your future at the same time.
Yeah, you've just already mentioned about hazards that they face. So now, what are steps they should take just to abandon or to get rid of these challenges?
Yes, thank you so much. That's a good question. First of all, is to be confident. You be confident. You know your dreams already, you know what you want, and then be confident. I know there will be many people to discourage you, to tell you that you cannot do it, based on their negative experience, based on their poor understanding that if somebody else didn't succeed, then you can succeed too. No, that's not how it works. So first of all, be confident. Have a self, you know, a positive self-talk to yourself. Talk to yourself positively. Wish yourself luck. Just, you know, talk to yourself positively that you can do it. Affirm, like, give yourself daily affirmations, you know, so that you can go to what you want to, so that you can face your fears, so that you can, you know, get to where you want to be. The second thing that I think is just to express your creativity. You know, I think creativity always starts in mind. You have to think what you want to do and put your thoughts into reality. Put your thoughts into something visible and tangible. And this will lead you to, you know, taking more stronger steps, because you cannot start as a second step and then rush at, you know, fifth or seventh step. No, you have to start step by step, okay? So the third thing is that you have to be consistent. Of course, you can't, in Kirundi, that's what they say,
yeah, in English they said that Rome wasn't built in one day.
Exactly, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you have to be consistent, you have to be patient, because you won't succeed in one day. No, that will not be possible. And if you're feeling depressed because of, you know, words, negative words towards you, or spirits that's influencing you or leading you to giving up, always seek guidance. Seek guidance from people who might be older than you, people who have more life experience, and always seek assistance. It's not a weakness to seek assistance, and it is more powerful. It is bravery. It is the spirit of being strong when you seek help. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I hope that in the previous days we tried to talk with different ladies that have already graduated from secondary school and university studies. But they say that it is not a matter of self-confidence, but it is a matter of a low capital of money just to set up their own projects. What do you think?
Yes, that might be the case, but it's not always the case. In all situations, sometimes you just need to use your brain instead of something tangible. Maybe you have a project probably of making jewelry, making earrings. So you won't start at the beginning. You won't need like expensive things. You don't need money to buy expensive things to express your creativity. No, you always have to start with something basic. Maybe you may take a wool, a needle and a thread and start designing that you want.
A wool or is bought?
Okay, yes, let's agree that it may be bought, but this is something that you can find without buying. Maybe you can go to it. Wait, maybe you can go to a tailor who is tailoring clothes, and you can ask her or him for some that you don't use anymore. Okay, and then you go home. Maybe you take, you know, a book cover, you cut it, right, and then you cover with a wool. You design it the way you want, like the way you want it to be, and then you present it. You may present it to your friend, with your friend, you know, post it on social media, and I am sure that you won't lack one comment to appreciate you, and maybe somebody who will buy it, who will offer to buy it, and step by step you get capital. It's not always the matter of, you know, capital. It's not always a matter of having huge things to be a huge person, to be a successful person. It will always start step by step. You have to go step by step. Yes.
Okay, nowadays some ladies think that a lady should get a diaspora or a wealthy man, that it is enough, or to have a physical beauty only, but about to glow a spirit of creativity, they don't consider, they don't care. What are your piece of advices to them?
I think that female should be independent at first, because that's, if you are seeking a wealthy man, that's your preference. Maybe that's what you like. That's your preference, because even men have their preferences too, and we as women are allowed to have our preferences too. But if that's only the thing you are seeking, I would say that that's not the right thing to do, because that all the money, all the things are his, and there will be a time that you will need to have yours. So what if that man dies? And all the richnesses that has failed or go away, maybe in a way that you didn't expect, what will you do? You will stay with his children, and you will have to feed them. You have to take care of them, fund their education, fund their, you know, health insurances and stuff. So what will you do? So it is good to be independent, because you won't even feel ashamed. You won't even feel ashamed when people say, oh, he's just after his money. You won't feel ashamed. You will be confident in yourself, and you'll be like, I'm a woman. I'm a woman with an orientation. I'm a woman with the goals. I'm a woman who has, you know, what he's seeking, not just richness and wealth that you did not seek.
Okay. Yeah. I hope that we've just come to a conclusion of our today's special English debate or interview. So what can you just tell us, especially to our dear viewers, maybe last word?
This goes to my females, you know, ladies out there.
Exactly.
Be confident in yourself. You have what it takes, and you are enough. Just be confident. Just step out of that comfort zone. You can do it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Can you just remind us your name?
Melissa.
Wow. Thank you very much, Marissa. Thank you, our dear viewers. I'm Moses Angelo. And before we conclude, I would like to ask you just to smash on subscribe notifications so that you may get more videos of PITV. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you next time.